Trish worked at a major firm in New York as an executive assistant for 2 years. She always listened to her boss in silence, never interrupting. Every morning she'd bring him his coffee and handle every detail with care. One day she accompanied her boss, a multimillionaire entrepreneur, to negotiate a $30 million deal. All the details had already been settled between the boss and the client's GM, a guy named Pucci. But on the day of the signing, something happened that Trish will never forget. The GM looked at Trish and said, "You're the first young person I've seen who can close a deal like this in 10 minutes. Truly impressive." Trish smiled and replied, "Oh no, my boss is the impressive one. I'm just here to help." Suddenly, the GM's face turned cold. He said, "I need to think about this more. Let's talk another day." He turned around and walked back to his hotel. The boss looked at Trish and said, "When it comes to social intelligence, you've got a long way to go, because you didn't know how to speak. You just cost yourself a $200,000 commission." Trish was devastated. She didn't even know what she did wrong. Then the boss told her, "You have one chance to fix this. The commission for this project alone is over $500,000. What do I do?" she asked. Immediately, the boss pulled a book out of his bag called People Skills. He said, "Go home tonight and read this from cover to cover. All the answers are in there." The next day, as soon as they sat down, the GM said, "Girl, I didn't expect you to be this persistent. You remind me of my younger self." Trish instantly remembered what she read the night before. She calmly said, "Mr. Pucci, you're far too kind. If it weren't for you giving me this opportunity, I'd never have the chance to work with someone of your stature." The GM laughed, looked at his VP and said, "Give the project to her. I trust her." And just like that, Trish closed the deal. She was promoted to manager. To thank her boss, she bought 2 expensive bottles of red wine to deliver to his house. But when she walked in, she saw him having dinner with 2 of his superiors. Trish reacted instantly. She pulled $5 out of her pocket and said, "Mr. Diavolo, here is the change from the wine you asked me to buy. I'll leave it on the table. Enjoy your dinner. I won't disturb you." And she left. But it gets even better. The next day, Trish invited her boss to a 5-star restaurant. As they walked in, the waiter said to Trish, "Manager, your private room is on the 2nd floor." The boss laughed and patted her shoulder. "Wow, now you look more like the boss than I do." Trish calmly replied, "You're joking. You're the boss. I'm just your employee. Besides, this waiter is smart. He knows you don't skip the hierarchy when reporting." The boss burst out laughing. In this world, the most powerful thing is neither money nor power. It's a way of thinking.